This is Gary Atensi with CNTV, and today we're in downtown historic Denver. We're at FluentStream Technologies. I'm here with the owner and founder. Josh, let me ask you, since 2008, you guys have been providing integrated communications for businesses out there. What got you started in that kind of industry?
That's right. Well, 2008, as it turns out, may not have been the world's best time to start a company. So what we really were noticing in the market was a lot of people looking to have their experience made a lot simpler, and looking for a solution that really met the needs that they were experiencing right at that time.
We're talking about phone systems. I mean, quite honestly, what business doesn't use that?
I think everyone has a need for it. What we've tried to do is take the old stodgy paradigm where people had to buy from a big carrier that didn't really understand their business down to what people actually need, and to make things work faster, to make them work simpler, and to maybe even have a little bit of fun doing something that's historically not considered all that exciting.
Let's start off with some of the solutions you guys have here. What are we talking about? Let's start with on-premise. What do you got there?
Sure. So we have a solution that can essentially slide into a normal business environment the way that maybe a traditional phone system has. It's a box that you can put in a wall. It sets up very easily, and it can be managed by our people here 24/7.
Is this the PBX system you guys have?
That's the traditional PBX model, yes.
Once we start moving away from that, we start talking about an on-cloud type of solution. Tell me about that, how it differs.
So cloud is what we're really excited about. We feel like this allows you to take advantage of a lot of technology that people have and that they're coming to areas of their life. And so for us, cloud is really the way of the future. Cloud takes all of the features that you get with that on-premise solution, lets you take that and effectively move anywhere and be totally virtual. So you're able to take an extension with you, take a phone number, take your whole presence around the world, and have that work exactly the way that it would in one location or one geography.
So we're talking about really being able to tap into this technology that's out there, communicate with the world. Let me ask you, Josh, I mean, obviously phones been around since the beginning of time, but with this new cloud system, tell me how that impacts the bottom line. Really, that's what a lot of businesses want to know.
Absolutely, especially in these economic times. This is the number one question we get. So what we're trying to do is make you both able to work faster as well as to save money and to change potentially the way that you buy services. In the old model, you would have to buy a fixed capacity and you'd have to purchase that all up front. And what we're saying is, why don't you pay for what you use and pay for it during the time frame you use it? And by the way, we're not going to force a contract term. We're not going to have provisions that lock you into our service for a long time. You're able to try us, you're able to expand, you're able to grow, you're able to change your services at will without paying extra for that.
Wonderful, because when we're talking about not having to pay for hardware per se, I mean, there's got to be some savings there.
Absolutely. So there's much less hardware involved in our solution. If you want to move totally to a software-driven solution, that's possible as well.
So you're talking about predictable pricing, folks. What are some of the features that your systems provide for?
It's almost anything you can imagine these days, from all the basic things people have come to expect to even more sophisticated things like integration with social media, with Facebook, integration with Skype, being able to send text messages from your business phone number. Those are all things that we offer and we make very affordable and very easy to install.
For small businesses out there, what about so you can have a virtual receptionist that basically answers the phones for you?
Absolutely. A lot of virtual people want the virtual receptionist. They want virtual directories. They want the ability to put the call buttons on their websites so people can find them wherever they happen to be.
What about on conference calls out there? Are people able to use these systems, let's say, record phone calls for somebody who's not there?
Absolutely. We support all kinds of call recording as well as big multi-party conference solutions for people that need to have.
Excellent. And the quality that we're talking about here, is this pretty crystal clear nowadays with technology?
Yeah, we are very bought into the high definition concept, and all of the phones that we sell and all of the virtual phones, even software phones that we sell, support high definition audio. So you're able to have crystal clear quality and have that appear on whatever phone platform makes the most sense for you.
So we're talking about businesses out there, everything from small businesses to large businesses, being what their needs are. And if a person doesn't know what their needs are, you guys have Fluent Advisors, correct?
Absolutely. So we have the ability to really help businesses that are looking for maybe a custom solution, or looking for something that requires software integration, or looking for something that is not necessarily off the shelf. Provide that as a service to them in addition to providing the products.
Folks, the website is on the bottom of the screen right there as well. Their contact information is there as well. Give them a call and they can put together a solution that works for you. Part of their advisement program out there is they can take a look at what you existingly have and basically find out if it could be better and what some of the faults are, basically.
Sure. Absolutely.
As far as the first step, somebody out there wants to get in touch with you, what do you guys recommend? What do you do?
So we can go through a quick phone call to kind of set up, here's the product solutions that we offer. Let's really listen to you and understand what the business needs you're trying to solve are. And from there, we can take you down a lot of different paths. We can show you the environment. We offer a comprehensive plan for free trials and allow you to really get a sense of how our technology works.
Tell me a little bit about your team that you staff here. I'm sure you guys are always sitting around coming up with new ideas and new ways to serve people.
That's right. Innovation is at the core of what we do. If you're not innovating in this business, you're not going to be around too long. So what we've really tried to do is to look at these new ways to build teams and to build platforms and to build solutions that really can find value and connect with what we're hearing from our customers.
Well, once again, folks, their contact information is the bottom of the screen right there as well. You can pretty much keep in the loop with them as far as Facebook, Twitter. They do it all out there. They've even got a blog out there if you want to see what he's working on in this type of environment. But otherwise, obviously, phones are something we all use out there. I would imagine as far as a sales team, there's got to be a lot of benefits there for people who have their sales crew.
And people that want to have their salespeople be mobile out in the field, we can support all of those scenarios. If you want to have your business line ring through to a mobile phone or even have an app on your iPhone or Android, we support all of those things and ways to make your sales team more productive.
I know one thing about a sales. Sometimes I don't know whether to turn on my cell or forward it to my land phone. Tell me about this Anywhere system you got.
So we can find you anywhere, when you want to be found anywhere. There might be times where you don't, and we can support that as well. But on the basis of where you are, maybe even what's in your calendar or your PDA, we can support the ability to find you or to have you be off the grid for a little while if that's what's required.
Love it. I love it. Contact information, like I said, is right there. Give these guys a call down here. They are a small company providing for small and larger companies out there, but basically it's a hands-on approach they can give you down here. And so this is Gary Atensi with CNTV. And if you don't know, now you know.